Now that I'm in phase 2, the obvious first step is to start getting a lot of steel working for me, and that's going to require a few portable miners. I got 3 coal nodes and 1 iron node that I want to start using at this point. And I'm pretty much going to be redirecting the other 2 iron nodes that I currently have working to just start instead producing steel, at least for the time being. Because I don't really have a ton of, like, you know, iron things that I need to be making right now. I mean, eventually, obviously, I'm going to want to get that working for me again, but that's pretty much going to be after I get, oh, let's say, you know, not Mark 1 conveyor belts, because I am still working entirely with Mark 1 conveyor belts, and that is maybe, you know, sort of limiting my, my production as of right now to what one could call a severe degree. Ah, please. Okay, put that in there. Put that one over here. And this is going to be the initial steel pipes, which I can actually split off into 2. On the other hand, the other one is going to be both steel beams. I'm going to need way more steel beams than I need steel pipes, but I am still going to need some steel pipes for the time being. All right. Start moving that over in that direction, as that is where it's going to be used. And then, no, not even that. I want to go and set you up to go over here instead. Excellent. Now I just need to go and get all the coal working for me, and we should be good. Should be good. Well, I mean, be good is maybe a way to put it, but it's going to be significantly better even in just a very short amount of time. So, beginning right now, miner Mark 1, do you here? Mark 1 conveyor belts. I'm not even going to need to change up the... I'm not even going to need to start overclocking my coal nodes or anything for at least a little bit right now. Man, that was just barely on the edge. I almost timed that out perfectly. Well, anyway, let's get steel ingots. And yeah, let's shove that in there. Why not? Get steel ingots going. Get you hooked up here. And then, yeah, constructor into steel beams. I need so many steel beams. That's the whole thing where it's like, I could, as of right now, at least start. Oh, I should have probably put this a little bit. Ah, it's fine. Okay, do that, into that, into that. Do that. Take my power pole Mark II. See, I told you, it's a good idea. And then, yeah, coal. Coal's kind of the only other thing that I need to get going here right now, right? Which is right there, yes. Okay, so... plan right now, get all of these things working for me. By the time that I get all of the coal, like, you know, starting to be mined up and whatnot, then at that point I am going to go and start getting a few more hard drives. I have so many more hard drives that I want to get. And, you know, so many more alternate recipes that would be extremely useful. I'm looking at you, steel screws, but, you know, can't really do that unless I actually have hard drives, right? Here you go. Just spaghetti your way. Clip right into that, baby. We don't need to have anything looking good. Or even sensible. Why is nothing hooked up right now? Well, whatever. It's not a big deal. I can go and figure out the... It's probably this that needs to be hooked up to something right now, right? There you go. Start it all up, baby. Yeah, it should be good. Well, it's going to take some time for all the stuff to get to these various locations anyway, so it's not that bad. It's not like I need to have this all working right now. Besides, I'm still using, like, 60 resource per minute conveyor belt, for God's sake. It's like, how fast are you going to be going? Not at all is the thing. Okay. Shove that in there, and okay, that should be a lot of the basic stuff that I'm doing. Everything should be working. Oh, I do need to also, you know, hook this up too. Okay, and okay. Also, I've now optimized the concrete and stuff a little bit so that it's actually, you know, going into a container rather than nowhere. Just a little bit, though. You didn't really need too much, right? Did I already... No, I did not already set this one up. But yeah, pretty much I can start using a lot of the same basic stuff that I had going here. Go up here, shove that in there. And that's pretty much, you know, already everything that I need. Because like I said, I can just kind of redirect everything right into the proper place here. And that's, that is a lot of coal, or it's a lot of steel being generated right now. Real quick, make sure that I actually do this though, kind of important part of the whole process, and then you will begin making steel beams. Now I'm gonna take this. You don't need that. I need that. Anyway, grab you too, just because I'm probably gonna need a lot of those as well. Okay, molecular analysis machine is also working. Well, what does it matter? I'll go get the molecular analysis stuff later. Although what I should do right now, as I'm thinking about it, is go and set up a little bit more power generation things. I feel like that might be an issue if I don't at least try starting this one up right now. So we'll go here. We'll go here. It should be a good kind of start. And I'll end up filling out the rest of that stuff later on then with the rest of the where is this? Where do I have all my poles? There you go. And then I'll start filling out everything else later on with the proper, you know, like level of things. And there we go. Yep, that also goes right above the actual like production amount that I'm using right now, so we are all looking good. And you know what, since I'm right here, I am going to eventually want fused quick wire and cheap silica, but bolted frame is going to be more useful for right now. Also, I'm going to grab that because I'm being away from base for a while here, and that means that I should kind of like prep up a little bit. So, immediately starting, I now have the ladder, and the ladder means that I'm able to actually you get up to some pretty high places in a reasonable amount of time. You combine that with also having the blade runners and everything. It's pretty good. I told you there were slugs all around here. So many that I missed. Well, whatever. Doesn't really matter too much because, you know, I'm going to get them eventually anyway. Eventually, I'm just going to get the scanning thing and just kind of go through here based on that alone. Okay, but the thing I'm looking for right now is not the cool S. That's not even implemented in the game just yet. I think it's right... No, it's right there. There you go. Let me go and get over to that there section. I'm going to do a little bit of zooping. Get that up near the top. Go about 3. Get hit a couple times in the back by the plasma spitter because, you know, that's kind of how we go. And then, yep, like I said, much easier to get up very high places. And I'm going to want to keep this one around for a little bit. Because, after all, I am not going to be able to actually get the hard drive that's up here. That's going to be... Really? Will you cut that out? Jeez. Don't make me restart this episode because I'm dying trying to... Whatever. It doesn't matter. Look, so, yeah, these require 35 motors, which is so very much... However, you also got stuff like heat sinks up here. You got stuff like supercomputers up here and regular computers and more wire, which, you know, I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say no to. Also another slug over there, but yep. There you go. That's a good jump. Ow. But not enough to kill me, and that's the important part. There's going to be a few near-death experiences, I think, doing the sort of parkour that I'm about to perform, but still should be fine for right now. And now pretty much I am going to start using a lot of the items that I just picked up there. Also, yeah, give me that. Because, you know, it's kind of out of healing as of right now otherwise. So, and I am going to end up using healing. Another slug right there. And this lovely sort of, you know, sunset time. We got like the golden hour here. It's the perfect time to be making a video. Perfect time to be sending you off to Betty by. I love you. Just got to make sure that I keep on because that's a theme of this series. Doing the sleepy. You're tired. You're gonna be going to sleep soon, right? You're using this as a sleep aid once again. Can't get that one up there, but wait until I get the jetpack. I'll be making like another trip around here, grabbing everything else that I'm missing. There's so much, as you know. There's like another cool S, which I suppose I'll go and get eventually. I mean, they're gonna be using the game at some point, right? Oh no, this is the golden hour. Oh yeah, baby, there you go. The sun is very fast around this planet, or multiple suns. It's kind of hard to say. I mean, there's like a planet right up in the sky right there. Anyway, okay, and this area again is another down ship, but one that I'm going to be unable to do anything with due to, well, it requires crystal oscillators, and those I guess I probably could have tried making, but I have not made as of right now. Yeah, 2 of them. Not even that many, but, you know, still 2 more than I have. So, yeah, that one will have to be saved for a little bit from now. I really don't need this here, do I now? No, I should have also dropped this back off at base when I was getting the motors. I'm taking a quick trip into the giant forest because there's more down shifts to be had. I mean, you know what I'm doing right now. It's not like it's a secret as to where I'm going. It's getting my cool loot boxes so that I can hopefully get some more alternate recipes that are just going to be outright better. Steel scrolls I would really like. It's going to require a very minimal amount of machines and, you know, whatnot to create. And besides, like I said, I'm going to be creating so very many. Oh, beautiful moon out tonight. So very many steel beams coming up here. So it's like, and steel beams are not going to be used forever. But you know what will be? Screws. I need screws for like everything. Not here. Was the next? Yeah, right here. I was so close to being able to call that. I can also hear a lot of cats in the background, but that's normal. It's normal around here. I just kind of loop around this tree, and there you are. Okay. Try not to get hit by the hogs too much, as I get hit by the hogs a lot. Okay. Now, this I'm actually going to need, like, some biofuel generators, if I can do that right now. No, they are very, very aggressive today. Oh, I don't have my... Will you equip it? Oh, why is it sometimes 1 click and then sometimes multiple clicks? Okay, now, anyway. Continuing on here, if I'm not going to be interrupted constantly by getting hit by the local fauna, do this. Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me. Do that. That should be enough, right? It is. Okay. Oh my god, they're so incredibly aggressive. And then, yeah, grab you and start, like I said, cooking that thing right now. Make sure I don't die falling off of this. It's kind of a large cliff, you understand? Well, it's not too bad, but, like, you know. If I fall off too hard, I'm gonna die, and that's bad. Anyway. There's the first one here. Now, second one is actually going to be at least a little bit trickier to end up doing. That's why I have these ramps out here. It's pretty much I got to go into the forest. There's going to be like a big lake coming up here, which is right above the uranium node I'm going to be using for pretty much everything. I hope I'm going the right way because I just realized it's just like this is not usually the location that you want to go to. Nope, it is definitely not. I think that actually goes down to the the swamp area, which I'm going to want to get to. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now, actually, but still. Yeah, no, I meant to go forward from here. All right, yeah, right above the uranium. First uranium deposit that I'm going to be using everything with. By the way, I am going the right direction. Yes. Okay. I kind of turned around there for a second, which was frightening. Yes, this is the correct road. You got like these basic paths here that you can kind of follow for everything. Then right past this big tree. This would definitely be a restart moment if I was actually speedrunning, but I'm not. This is not a speedrun, everybody. Want to make that clear. Okay. So from here, I'll grab this. Just to be sure. And I want to go to the first shoreline you see in this lake area. Grab that too. And then slightly over to like this tree right here. And I think this is the right one. Yep, you can see it right there. Okay, I'm alive. That's the important thing. And then, see, I told you those computers were going to be useful. And now, well, first off, grab you. Turn this on so that I can actually see a little bit. Was there anything else to grab around here? Maybe not. But anyway. Do that a little bit. Because, like, what I've done before is I have done stuff like, you know, just jumping down into the water there. But the water is sometimes too shallow that you just die anyways. So, instead we're doing it like this. And that's going to have me survive. Okay, there's also a floating a spool of copper wire somewhere around here. Oh, yeah, also, this is going to be good just for a lot of biomass, if nothing else. Oh, boy.
Beneficial for field research. A new research tree can now be accessed in the map.
I'm trying to look. It's just like, yeah, I swear there's a just like big, oh, there it is. There, you can see it right there. Why is it floating? I don't know. No, don't worry about it. Also get rid of, yeah, like biomass is going to be largely handled by having a whole bunch of the mycelia, at least for the time being. So I can kind of get rid of everything else for now. There's also very powerful spiders around here, which I would very much like to not have to deal with, if possible. And then as it is, it's on the back side of one of these. Not this one, I guess. Somewhere hereabouts. There's another down ship. Can never remember exactly where this thing is, though. Also, just real quick. Gonna grab a bunch of these because it's gonna be really good biomass. This is gonna power my factory for a while. Yep. It also can be created. It also can be turned into good biomass, like, relatively efficiently. There it is. Okay. Great, cats. Oh! Exactly 7. Perfect. Would love to not die here, though. That'd be pretty poggers. Yeah, that's the more powerful cats, but that's not the most powerful cats, is the difference. Okay, go. Whew. Close. Grab the thing. Damn it. Here's the thing, though. Spiders like to get in fights with other, you know, of the local fauna around here. So I will actually be able to just kind of like run away if they actually encounter anything at all. Also, just real quick, let me start getting rid of some of this junk. Okay. One more thing to get inside of the swamplands. Not get killed by poison gas. That's not the thing that I want. But it's right near kind of the entrance then, too. Anything else I can get rid of right now? Not really. I mean, I suppose the wood, but I should probably keep that. Oh, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh, go and grab. Obviously, more cubes. The more cubes, the better. These are also very valuable, too. And then this one, again, the supercomputers. I told you. They're good. I'm able to get... Nah. Okay, just get more mycelia and then get out of here. Okay, but yeah, the supercomputer is actually useful right there, in fact. See, that's why I made a quick stop off over at that one place. Was able to get 3 more hard drives, no less. I'm not even going to grab that for right now. I can't really use those, so, you know. So I'm going to get rid of some of the screws because, oh, man, I have too much stuff right now. You know what? In fact, real quick, do this. There was also one other thing that I was considering getting, which is the, I can't remember what it is. Another hard drive way farther away. There's also sulfur here. Pure sulfur node. I'm probably going to end up using that for getting a good amount of what I need out of that for the beginning. But like, yeah, there was also one more way farther away, but it's pretty far away, so I decided not to make the trip all the way out there. And then this place actually does have another one of these. This one, again, I cannot get. It requires 8 crystal oscillators, which is way more than I'm going to be able to do. But as always, you know, cubes and everything. I mean, hell, I need cubes right now. You can see the blueprints require that. Also has cable and everything, too, which is pretty handy. And more wire, which, of course, I am not going to turn away. All right. That should be pretty much everything I need for the time being. That's a good amount of stuff. It's actually, I'm not even done. I just forgot. It's like, yeah, there's one more area then, too. On top of everything else. 300 mycelia, too, and everything. Yep, no, it's looking pretty good. It's a good haul. I can also turn off my light now, too. Now that it's daytime. Okay. Another slug over here, which is, you know, since I'm in this area, might as well. Good. Come on. Cram that into your backpack. And then, yeah, by the time that I get back, then I will have a bunch of steel materials. But here we go. One more down ship. And this one is also another kind of important one because, you know, has a lot of high-tier stuff around here. But, oh, I'm actually missing the motors. I thought I had 10 motors at this point in time. Did I miss picking up, like, a motor or something? Ah, whatever. I'm going to be back in this area eventually then, I guess. Ah, dang it. Maybe I thought I would have had the 10 motors required to grab that one, but I guess not. Well, I'll be getting more motors later on, and then I can just go make a quick loop around and grab, like, those two, like the one up there and the one I just went by. Wait a second. Grab this here. Well, yeah, there's not just poisonous gas around here for no reason. Oh, I don't even have enough space for it. Okay, well, whatever. Again, I'm going to be making my way back here anyway, so I might as well just, you know, get it at that point in time. In the meantime, you, on the other hand, I can get. And continue eating nuts the entire time here. Good stuff. That's how you play the game. That's how the game Satisfactory is played. 138. Well, I can only hope that I'm going to have enough junk to start setting up some of the major progress things that I'm going to be doing past this point. Because there's a few. There are a few. Oh, yeah, I knew there was one more over here. Just to grab before I start really making my way back. Pretty much using the same route as before, but you can also see like another slug right in front of me, which is why I'm doing that. Oh, the MAM is done. Excellent. Yep. And alright, can go and check on that. Come on, baby, give me steel screws. You know what I want. It's steel screws. I just said it. It's steel screws, baby. There it is. Simple as that. Alright, keep cooking them. Okay, there. Screws should be largely handled now. I feel like I shouldn't really have too much problem like getting a massive amount of screws with like a minimal amount of machines, at least for the time being. Because I'm already going to be creating many, just an incredibly huge amount of steel beams. And it's like that creates like 120 screws per minute. So I only need to set up a couple of those. And it takes like 5 steel beams or something a minute, Which, I mean, steel beams are slowly created and everything, so it's not really the most efficient. But if you already have a lot of steel things being created, as it were, it's like that's gonna be pretty handy to have. All right, in the meantime, let me just go see what we kind of got going. Well, actually, can't quite do that because my inventory is full. Remember? Yeah. Okay. Yep. See, I already got like a full stack. Probably got 2 full stacks. And then, given that I have a second one working for me here, same thing right here too. Oh, many full stacks. 4. 4 is what I consider to be many. Of course. All right. I'm going to have to then make sure that I do have... well, here, let's start putting this stuff in here. Did I not grab more? I feel like I should have grabbed more cubes from that. Yeah? Well, I guess not. Anyway. Okay. Did I really not? I felt like I grabbed a lot of cubes, but I guess I didn't. Well, you know what I can do right now, at least. Shove these in here. Because that is the other reason why I picked a lot of those up, after all. Not going to need supercomputers, I think, from at least for like a long, long time. So that's fine to get rid of them. I'm going to need 5. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's the good stuff, baby. Same thing with you. And like I said, right over here should be probably... I mean, I guess I'm going to have to go buy some cubes, but... Did I actually, like, throw them away or something? It's like, that's weird. I feel like I should have a lot more of the... I feel like I should have gotten at least, like, 2 full stacks of cubes from doing that. I guess not. Okay, well, whatever. Same basic strategy as before, though. Got to... Okay. Oh, yeah, I also need 1,000 of those. All right. This should be more than enough to go and get me quite a few cubes. It's weird. I feel like did I just like not pick them up? Did I have a full inventory or something? Not enough coupons. Did I put them all? I put them all in my. Take them out. That's what I want. I can also use this, of course, to go and... Oh, yeah, I guess I did actually use about 30 cubes, then, for the sake of creating... I did also use, like, 30 cubes, then, for the sake of making, the three foundries that I made. Okay, I gotta, like, get rid of... Well, here, I can just put it inside of here. Yeah, there you go. I can also drop stuff on the ground, something that I never really do, and I probably should. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Look, I'm going to be going back over there to go pick up everything soon enough anyway. So, yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'm also going to go buy some more concrete at this point in time, too. Got to... Well, I should be able to, you know, by the time that I... start you know, optimizing stuff using the blueprints and everything, it shouldn't really be too difficult to kind of get this stuff working for me. Okay, do that, go sort all that stuff. Got another stack ODs, and then I'm gonna go get 2 of these working, and we got blueprints. And you might be like, well, I mean, you're still gonna need to make the blueprints. Oh, am I? Here you are.
Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container and enhanced conveyor belt efficiency.
Because here they all are. Because the thing is, like I said, I'm using the same same session name that I did before. So pretty much, for whatever reason, that still maintains all of the... Oh, cool. That still maintains all of the blueprints that I created in that previous one. And like, here they all are. So I can immediately start making all this stuff. But first off, what I'm going to do is, well, start putting some more biomass in here. I think it is, needless to say, kind of a good idea. Well, I mean, I would do that, but I suppose really I'm going to need to just... This should be like just a couple seconds to get it working, but like still. Yep. We are currently looking at that sort of stuff. So much junk. Also, just put this in here, for example, and then yeah, good. All right, and I can at least get enough stacks of this, and you know, I also have now 9 more overclocking things, which I'm going to use to, like I said, kind of optimize all the stuff that I'm doing right now, and then into, you know, pretty much everything else. Good. That should be enough to get this working for right now, and then, you know, of course I'm also going to need to go and get the mycelia working for me ASAP, clearly. But for right now, that's enough. It's enough to get working. All right, so I got 4 minutes left on this, and I can get the mycelia going. I need to start optimizing things and actually creating like a proper factory floor and everything. But the blueprints are all done, so I'm gonna save this one real quick here, and then yeah, kind of like sort out how I want to do all this, and then come right back in. It's been quite a few attempts. I've tried a lot of different things, but I think I know how I want to set up the factory for phase 2. First off, let me clear out some inventory slots, because I think that's just going to be important, period. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff right now. But the basics of how this is going to work is that I'm going to make the same sort of breadboard factory that I have for the past couple seasons. The major difference being that this is going to be way more specialized for doing these phases. Yeah, previously it was the factories were being built with the idea that they would be, you know, like used for everything. I was going to try and fit every and anything that I possibly could in there. Not so much here. So, first thing I'm doing is kind of optimizing the steel production a little bit. Trying to make sure that I'm getting as many steel beams as possible specifically. Obviously, this is going to change a lot by the time that I end up going to get the actual factory created. But for right now, this is going to be important, just, you know, because everything uses steel beams. It is the current you know, conveyor belt and everything. So kind of need to have a ton of these things before I do anything else. And I also need a bunch of these power shards, specifically so that I can overclock like a lot of the resource nodes. That's going to be one of the really important things happening right now. I mean, overall that, and then also trying to balance the power. Power is something of an issue in the past couple attempts that I've had with this, where it feels like I never really have enough. And although I do have like the mycelia and everything working right now, well, there you go. And though I do have the mycelia working for me right now, or at least I will in a couple minutes, that's still not gonna quite be enough. So I need solid biofuel. I need to go and get like a bunch of wood. I'm talking like creating the all the other stuff, you know. The chainsaw. Chainsaw specifically is going to be super useful for that. So let me go get over here right now and start this up. But then after I get the power sorted out, at least a little bit, I'm going to pretty much go right into creating a bunch of concrete and iron plates, because those are going to be the literal and figurative foundation for the factory. So, you know, probably just go start with that right now. All right, first off though, let's get the power situation dealt with for now. I built this entire big thing with this exact sort of you know, huge idea area power in mind. Wow, that was like not a sentence at all, but like I made this for this exact reason. Anyway, okay, let me just, you know, keep kind of going through here. Yeah, it's not really the most efficient, but at the same time, it does very much work. So that'll be... This should all work, yeah. And then let me go over to that molecular analysis machine, because I do believe, yes, the steel rotor. So that's pretty important. Why exactly? Why steel rotor specifically? Because that means that I no longer need to create any at all iron rods. They have been obsoleted, which is funny because, you know, it's such an essential part of most of the things you create at first, but then they do kind of get phased out by getting enough alternate recipes. Also, the steel rotors are pretty useful because I can just, they have the same ingredients as the stators, so I can just kind of switch them back and forth whenever I need to create those things. Of which I'm not creating motors right now, so I don't have to, I don't need to have them created at the same time. All right, but yeah, let's just start out with creating a little bit of biomass. Well, here, I don't need this anymore, really. The Caterium stuff, it's like I'll do later, and I'll do it better. And then I'm not gonna need for the time being, but eventually. All right. Well, I do want to go and get the tickets out of there before I delete everything. So let me go just real quick. Do this. Do a little bit of that. That should at least keep the factory on for now. Print it before the power goes out again. Okay. Now, just create like a very small sort of mycelia processing area here. And, oh yes, solid biomass. Gotta do that too, so let me just... Well, let me do this. How about that? Okay. Should be pretty easy to... I think I got everything required for... Yeah, right now. That's just fine. It's a good thing I picked up all those screws from earlier. And then, yeah. Next up is going to be... well, the only other thing that I really need right now is, I think, yeah, let's also get this out here, too. Retractable chainsaw. It's pretty cool. Neato. But, yeah, not that it retracts past this point. But, yeah, no, I'm also going to, I don't even remember what I was about to say. I was too distracted by the chainsaw. Anyway, oh yeah, the only other thing that I need to go create is, like, the advanced steel working. That's one that's going to be kind of essential for, well, even, you know, finishing up this phase and everything, but also, just in general... It's going to be good for trying to... It's going to be good for getting a lot more out of my... Really... getting a lot more out of my coal. Because after all, a lot of... Is this just... Did I just make the merger in the worst place? Okay, fine. You're really being quite irritating here, I must say. But yeah, do that. Kind of get everything started up, going, etc., and so on. Same thing here. You're going to be mycelia for right now, but later I'm going to change that out instead for wood, probably. And then it's like there are also leaves, but I don't know. It's like I don't even know if I'm going to bother with leaves. Similarly, there's also stuff like the what's the other plant thing? Flowers, which can be good, but I'll also, you know, cross that bridge a little bit later too. So now that that's kind of squared away, oh yeah, and also just don't really think there's going to be anything that I need to go scan right now. I mean, there is yellow slugs probably, but I think we got a little bit of time before that happens. Actually, also, you know, speaking of the whole advanced steel stuff, something I think I want to create right now, just kind of have it going on in the background too while I'm actually creating factory stuff, is something to create rotors. I kind of need a lot of rotors, right? I got the stuff for it here. You know, crank it up too. Just kill my electrical grid right now. Do it. Well, kill my electrical grid right now. Do it. I mean, it's still alive for now. I want to go start getting my I'm gonna go start getting the actual factory done here, but I'm also like, yeah, but it's also everything's gonna go down. Everything's gonna go down in just a couple seconds. There's nothing here that's gonna last. Nothing here is gonna last. It's me, the pioneer. Here I am, doing my voice. This is the voice I have. Okay. Okay. Why do I have mycelia in my hand? Did I take it out of one of the machines? I mean, I must have, right? Yeah, I did. Ah, look at that unidentifiable gray mass going right in there. That's progress, baby. Unidentifiable gray mass. I mean, it's mycelia, you know, but like, yeah. Okay, 200 of these. I might end up just like buying some stuff to really make that, again, sort of go as effectively as I can. For right now, though, the roaders are coming in. They're coming in nicely. And then just want to go do this here. Let me just go like delete a couple of these so that I can get them set up a little bit nicer. Like, you should be right next to this, not in front of it, because it's going to be in the way. There we go. And then right into this right here. Don't need to optimize the steel pipes right now, although I should probably go and grab the rest of the junk I have, so I'm gonna go do that. It's, you know, it's like it's still kind of going slowly. Haven't even started on the proper factory just yet, but it should be now. I feel like I can actually get there. Of course, I say that it's going slowly, but wait until I get a little bit farther into the factory, and I'm like, you know, actually building some of the major things required here. The you know, quest items, as it were. All right, so I think I need about 4, like a width of 4 to fit in all of the constructors well, without them, you know, just like falling off the side. And then I'm going to need 2 sets of my constructor blueprint, because that has 4 constructors in, 45. This is going to do 270. When I get enough stuff, I guess. 240 right now is just fine, though. I'm not going to need a ton of... I'm not going to need, like, a ton of concrete yet. Soon, but not yet. And then just kind of, where's that green line? There it is. There you are. Okay, do that. And then hook it up to the grid and watch the fireworks go, because it's gonna go down, baby. Well, not yet. I do need to actually, like, set it to do concrete. Also do this. Yeah, I should maybe go grab one of the power shards out from the rotor creation right now. I don't need that many, at least for the time being. But yeah, simple as that. Then that is like optimized-ish concrete, at least for right now. At least for one node for right now. It's there's a lot of caveats there. But it's fine, because that's all I really need. Please, why these conveyor belts? Why do they be working like this? It's me, the pioneer. Alright, but that should be enough for the time being. Like I said, I guess I'm probably going to end up getting rid of a few different things here right now. All that coming. Anyway, yeah. Look, maybe what I should do is, no, I'm gonna let's at least make iron plates here first, and then from there I am going to start to actually go and get like a little bit of biomass. I can also go pick up some more slugs and stuff like that too. Yeah, there should be plenty around here. Oh yeah, you can see that like everything. The power is gonna start to get a little bit troublesome. A little bit real troublesome very quick. But that's why I just gotta keep on top of it, really. You know, kind of make sure that I'm not losing Losing too much time. Every minute this factory is shut down costs fix it $1 billion. Which is why I can't allow that to happen for more than at least a couple minutes. Oh, I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to happen pretty much constantly. Like, Fix It doesn't need this. They don't need any of this. They have, like, magic guns that you shoot to power... that you shoot to create entire factories within seconds. They don't need me to do any of this. It's all just nonsense. There's no reason for me to be doing this sort of stuff. I'm just saying. All right, so yeah. I do want to, like I said, real quick, go and get... start deleting all of this for right now. I do want to go and get iron plates, and then that'll allow me to get everything that I need for... Well, I can keep this for right now. Get iron plates working for me, and then that'll allow me to get everything that I need for basic foundation stuff working. So I can delete like this. We're just gonna kind of like put it onto the same basic foundation stuff that I have then for you over here. Why not? Yeah, like all I need to do is just keep building it out this way, right? Right, and this should also, yep. You can already see it's working well. Not working as well as I want. I'm gonna need a lot of concrete eventually. For like 2 things, but I'm still gonna need it. Nuclear power, which is I'm obviously quite far off from right now, but also the what's the other thing? Nuclear power and also other funny thing. No. Encased beams. There we go. Ugh, took me a second there. Because those are obviously going to be essential, and I'm going to need to create so very, very incredibly huge amount of later on. I really don't need this much space, to be honest. I don't know why I'm making so much here. It's not really necessary. But at the same time, it's like, it's not going to hurt or anything. Should have, again, enough junk to be able to, you know, like set this up. Smelters, I need 2 of them here. It's 9 because it's 30 and 270. Where's that green line? That's all I'm looking for, baby. Just the green lines. Okay, and then by the way, I am not gonna need this much iron. I'm switching everything over to steel pretty much right now, so you know. This is not necessary. All right, but then yeah, from here I'm pretty much going to delete this, and then I'll be able to do constructors because the stupid way that I set up, for whatever reason, the stupid way that I set up smelters has input and output on the same side. I had been doing that for quite a while previously, but also, you know, let's just real quick go and fill back up the stuff over here because I feel like I'm about to have my entire factory shut down. You know how that goes. You know how that goes. Okay, but yeah, what was I saying here? I don't remember. Yo, there's a lot of stuff to be thinking about right now. I can't keep track of all of it. Or any of it, clearly. Or anything at all. Actually, I probably do want at least like 16. Okay, so I'm just gonna go shove everything in here. Oh, a ma'am is complete, you say? Well, don't mind if I do. Go use the molecular analysis machine. What do we got? Oh, solid steel. Okay. All right, you've intrigued me. Yeah, that's okay. You know, I said I'm not gonna need that much. I'm not gonna need that much iron. Well, now I do. Fair enough. That's a good get. All right. Also, I do believe that that's different from the one that I was getting last time, so that's also interesting too, just on that front alone. Anyway, so what was I talking about here? Yeah, because I swear, like last time, I was getting like fused wire and like iron alloy and whatever. You know, a bunch of trash. But here, I'm not too disappointed in that, to say the least. Anything that gives me extra. I mean, that is also just overall a more effective way, because usually it's like one iron, one coal equals one steel. Oh, wait, here we go. But here it's actually like, you know, one iron, one coal equals two steel, as long as you're willing to put in a little bit of processing power there. Where does it's you? You are the one that I want to do. There we go. Yeah, kind of dumb how this entire thing works, but it's fine. Anyway, I don't think I need a lot of iron plates. Well, okay, I need 9. Well, 8. 8 will work. Yeah, if I'm doing this efficiently. But I'm also going to be using, like, half of these for, like, steel production in all likelihood. Well, then again, I also have other iron nodes out and ready to go, so... yeah, this is a... I'll make a second one, is what I'm trying to say. And then just, where's that green line? Perfect. Okay. Do that. Do that. Alright, now I just gotta go set everything. Oh, yeah, also. Do this here. Do a little bit of this here. And then, yeah, go start grabbing a whole bunch of stuff for, biomass, because I'm going to need so much of it. And I'm hoping that 2 is going to be enough for actually creating the sort of, the amount of fuel that I'm going to need for stuff. But we're going to see how that works out. I'm not going to promise anything. That would be foolish. Anyway, oh, I'm like out of stuff too at the same time. Well, let me go and get some more. Yeah. So if only I had like the hover. Yak. Sending copies, sending person. Here we go. If only I had like the I can't even remember what the word is here. Hover pack. Hover pack would be so useful. So much easier to do all of this around here. But anyway, well, I don't have it, and that's just how it is. Anyway, let me, what am I doing right now? Because, like, I'm trying to even remember. Oh, that's actually enough. Is that enough for everything? I mean, maybe if I go and grab the rest of my cool stuff. Yeah, I think I'm there. I'm there at advanced steel production. Good. So, I should be able to get a lot of steel being produced right now. Yeah, it's... You know, the funny thing is that, yeah, iron is going to be for... steel right now. You very quickly go away from iron being used for iron. In fact, I'm probably going to even quicker have it... have everything start to... You know, like even these start to be using steel instead. The iron plates. Oh, right. I didn't actually... You gotta get like a little bit more. All right. I'm forgetting what I'm trying to actually do right now. I'm juggling so many things in my head that I don't even remember what exactly I'm attempting to do right now. All right, well, anyway, there we go. That should be enough. That's what I'm looking for, baby. That is all we require to actually get this show on the road. There. Okay, and now the entire electrical grid goes down. Again. For the 12th time this episode. No, come on. Just real quick. Wait, wait, well, hold up. I think I might actually need some more. I think I might need to start creating some wire here, which won't really be a problem. Yeah, I kind of need to start creating some wire here. Okay, which won't really be a problem, but might be enough of a problem to be a problem. What? Anyway, but that's neither here nor there. Or anything. The words I said weren't anything. They didn't mean anything. Okay, do that real quick. Yeah, this is about the point in time that I'm going to go... I mean, I have iron and I have... I'm just going to I have iron and I have the concrete being created right now. So I should be good to kind of like take a little bit of a hand-off type of approach. Yeah, you're looking pretty good. Oh, although I do need a little bit of stuff here. All right. Crack it open. But oh wait, actually crack it open right after I you know, go and create this so I can store everything. I mean, I'll take my actual fuel here. But aside from that, you know, I do need to kind of create a little bit of inventory space for the sake of chopping down a lot of trees. Also, yeah, I suppose I could have probably gotten advanced steel going, but it's going to be a little while till I start to see the fruits of that labor there, right? Time to deforest this entire planet. I'm the good guy. You understand? Look, it's a hard job here being out on massage to AB. But I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do what needs to be done. It's me, the pioneer. I don't know why I'm doing this voice. It's just that was something that I kept doing constantly in the previous attempts at doing this entire stupid thing. So I'm continuing to do it right now. Thank you. I don't like fighting those things when you have like base level equipment. Doesn't really tend to work. But I do remember that it's like, yeah, I avoided that one very early on just because, well, you know. It was, I take a lot of damage. There's also a cool S. There it is. Which I'm not going to do anything with right now. Kind of unnecessary, at least for the time being. And, you know, speaking of maybe not wanting to fight things when I'm... Yeah, I'm trying not to die here. You regen health pretty fast when you are... There you go. You regen health pretty fast when you are very low on health, after all. Thankfully. I mean, it's not really like a survival game, you know? Anyway. Yeah, there was that one there that I remember. There's the one... Oh, what is it? I got... yeah, the rock over here. I know is one that I also missed too. Also might just go take a... quick jaunt over. There you are. Take a quick jaunt over to the other side of this area. I mean, anytime you see like any sort of like rocky outcropping too, there should be more stuff. Provided I didn't grab it earlier. I mean, you can already see it from here. Yeah, there's another one. I remember that from my previous attempts. Good stuff. Good stuff. There's actually even a couple hard drives that I could get over here. I went around and I did the math on it. I need 105 motors to get the rest of the hard drives in the desert area here. Because they all just require motors, and they require like 30 motors each. There's only 4, but they all require motors. So 35, 30, 30, and 10. There you go. I can do basic math. I just proved it to you. Anyway. Taking a look around here. There should be... Yeah, I can already see one right there. Ah! Got stuck on the rocks there. Anyway, give me that slug, baby. I don't like the way the like meter there works makes it seem, especially when I'm taking out the chainsaw at the same time, makes it seem like I need to look at it. Like I need to that's my like I'm so enthralled by looking at this slug in the first place that like I can't do anything for a couple seconds. I need to make like a saving throw to stop being enthralled by the slug and then actually grab it. Okay, here we go. Try and be sneaky there. Well, I can't grab this for some reason. What's up with that? Yo, why can I, what? Huh. Weird. I could, like, it wasn't allowing me to grab things for a little bit there. Well, whatever. Anyway, it's fixed now. Anyway, this is also a good place where I can go and get sulfur, which might not be a bad idea, and also see that I still have arachnophobia mode on. Not you. Those things. Yeah, arachnophobia mode. It replaces all the spiders with cats. It's a very important part of the gameplay experience. You have to understand. I need to have it on at all points in time. It is that important. Okay. I see that you're going to be... Thankfully, like, the basic cats are some of the weakest enemies in the entire game, so even with just basic nonsense... Yeah, they go down almost instantly. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, 2 hits from the base weapon. You know, I can also see another slug up there. But then again, I am starting to feel like health is becoming a bit of a concern. I don't know if I can quite get up there. Well, I can try it. Didn't work. Whatever. Look, I'm just going to keep doing this. Got the molecular analysis machine going over there too, so should be... By the time I get back to base, we should be all good. It's also nice just taking a little bit of a break from the old grind set as I just go around deforesting the area. I don't need as many trees anyway. Anyway, so see if I can find a few more slugs while I'm out here. Because it's like that's kind of one of the major reasons why I'm out here too. So, yeah. I'm gonna grab that real quick. Why is it sometimes double click and sometimes not? I never understand that. But anyway, what do you got? What do you got? Slugs. I love those slugs. I need them. I need to crush them. I'm the good guy. Anyway. I need to crush them and shove them into machines for my own gain. Which is what you do in Satisfactory. Oh, I actually got it before it got me. Hooray! I did it. All right, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Got a lot of slugs. Got a lot of biomass. A lot of junk. That's an alien artifact, which I do not need as of right now. I'll go and get it later. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else you want to give me over here? Because I'm looking for pretty much every one of the slugs that I possibly can. I'm going to use those on every, like, resource possible. So as to, you know, really get the most out of that stuff. Also, you know, just real quick. Let me just grab this.
Data shows this is a mix of sulfide and sulfate minerals. It could be an indication of recent volcanic
activity happening here.
Self-defense applications can now be accessed in the map.
But yeah, I am going to want a whole bunch of... Oh, I see another one over here. I am going to want a whole bunch of bombs soon enough. Mostly for Catarium. Mostly for the Catarium, you know. Come on. There we go. Please stop trying to hit me out of the world, because I think you might succeed. This is Satisfactory, after all. You understand. So then... Now that's a lot of biomass. It is. It's true. But anyway... I mean, also, I think that there is... Since I'm over near the place where I found the first hard drive, there's also a couple other things too. Well, I mean, there's this. Well, there's one more. Well, there's one more slug. I think it's one more slug, just like right over this dune right here. And I'm gonna go grab that. Yep. Ha! Jumping puzzles. More like I got Blade Runners right now. So who cares? grab that. They do drop 2 remains each every time you do that, so, you know. It's not a not worthwhile thing. And in the meantime, do that. Okay, this should be more than enough to create, like, the foundation for the factory and everything. And then I will also, you know, just in general, hopefully be okay for electricity for a time. Right now, it's not using a whole lot, clearly, because my electrical grid did not go down. It would have informed me of that. But there is still an issue of, hey, I need to, you know, build a lot more machines. Like, a lot more machines. Like, the sort of machines that I got right now, peanuts compared to the machines I'm about to be creating. It's going to be pretty wacky. Yeah, it's going to be moderately wacky. Let's not oversell the wackiness of this. 72? Did I mess up? I think I didn't connect things properly. Yep, nope, I didn't. I can see like half of the machines there just straight up not doing stuff. Well, I can go fix that pretty quick. Anyway, as it is though, yep. Electricity already looking like a problem. These burn reasonably slowly. I mean, it's more that you can really stack them huge. Stack them up. Okay. Taking a look. We should be good to start up this. Alright. So you, at this point in time, are now going to be switching over to wood. Same thing. I can keep everything else the same. Okay, then. Over here, put probably like the sulfur away. Not going to be able to use that, at least for right now. Although I should be able to, actually, if I start doing... That's not the one. If I start doing the molecular analysis right now, I might be able to start using sulfur a little bit. But I don't really have enough to be using, like, a lot. I can start using a little bit is the thing. Also, let me just, you know, real quick shove this in here. All right. Let me go and get everything set up. And then what? What do you got? What do you got? Copper rotor. Copper rotor's not bad. Cheap silica's also not bad. Copper rotors create a lot per minute, but they also require a lot of screws. But at the same time, I do have steel screws, so I'll grab it. I don't know. That might be... That's one of those things that I might just, like, switch out for later type of thing. To try and... You know, like, switch out the copper rotor recipe. But for right now, I'm going to keep the steel rotor because I want to get, you know, all the stuff there. Okay. So yeah, go and create, go and actually like hook up things properly because I forgot to do that earlier. And then yeah, it's like that should be more than enough to go and start doing stuff. Yeah, I see. Okay, so it's just this one that I missed. Everything otherwise is working pretty efficiently. Good. Yeah, I'll get all the things that I need from there. Lickety-split. All right. Now, in the meantime, you know, I do have a lot of overclocking stuff. I can start making sure that I make all the stuff over here pretty efficiently now. Biomass. Solid biomass is what I need. It's like bad medicine. But... not that. I mean this. Okay. So then you get... Like, yeah, that's... It's going to use 240, which is a lot closer to, like, you know, how much I believe. I believe it's producing, like, 300 over there. All right. Grab that. Grab all of this. Looking good. Looking good. See, that's like the sort of amount of steel beams that I was hoping to see. And then, yeah, pretty much you, into you. Send it, baby. So, with advanced steel production going then... We can now
enhanced conveyor belt efficiency as well as the ability to store excess power for later
get
use.
that working. We're gonna have 33 then, otherwise.
Part can now be constructed. Further progress to the next phase is now possible.
Indeed. Okay, so the way that I had this set up the last time that I was doing the old fun nonsense is that I had the factory pretty much up here because, like I said, the breadboard thing means that I do kind of want to have like a big area below me then to kind of set up stuff for. So with the amount of things that I now have created, it shouldn't be a problem to start doing this, that, a little bit of those, all of this. But yeah, it's pretty much just like the first couple seasons where, you know, hey, there's a point where it's just like I just start creating a bunch of foundations. You need it. You need foundations. It lets you build stuff on a grid and whatnot. It's an important part of the experience, you understand. Very important part of the experience. Okay, so do that, do that. Give him one more of those. Another one of those. I don't even know really how much I need to create here right now, but this should be good enough for the time being. Yes, okay, so first thing I probably want to start up is getting wire working for me, because that's the thing that I'm kind of like not creating right now. Everything else, it's like steel is obviously most important, but at the same time I also do need to, you know, at least consider the fact that, oh right, I remember now that stupidly did it so that I did things stupid, but yeah, it's like I did get the copper alloy, and that should be a very effective way to create a lot of stuff. Yeah. To be able to create a lot of copper ingots, at least for right now, without creating a whole lot of a lot of machines. Yeah, I forgot to put power poles in the in this recipe, so that's kind of annoying, but not too bad, all things considered. I can deal with it. So real quick, let me just. I think I need just like what 20. They require like 10 each, and I do have enough cubes and whatnot for this, so it should be fine. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm actually going to need to have the iron rods for. Not going to be too relevant in the future, but for right now, you will continue to get a little bit of use before I get rid of you entirely. I really can't get rid of it entirely. That is a lie. But you know what I'm saying here. Okay, so from here, copper ingots. And this is such a much more convenient way to do it when you got this sort of stuff. Really also, you know, makes it a lot more efficient getting things too. I think 4 is about what I want. I mean, obviously I can create way more than that even, but 4 is about 200, and that's about 400 a minute being created, which should be more than enough for now. I'm probably going to switch that up in the future to, you know, get a little bit more and everything, but for now, that will be effective. All right, grab you. Grab a little bit of that. Then, I mean, there's also a bunch of other, like, iron deposits and everything around here that I can also just use. Okay, yeah, that's... I'm probably making a few too many of these. Just a feeling right now. Maybe I will actually just, like, switch a few out for iron rods just because, you know... I can use a few iron rods. Just like not like a lot. Just get like the sort of tail end of the ones here for the time being. Although that does make me wonder. It's like, is this working efficiently? Did I forget to hook up something? Because, or it's still probably manifolding out. Yeah, okay. Still, no. This is that's the first one. Yeah, okay. I think it's still just manifolding out a bit here, unless I forgot to hook up both of the sides of the things, which is a possibility. No. I mean, it should be about 9. So, or 6, I mean. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would be right here if it was not connected correctly. It is. Okay. No, it's just manifolding out. It's taking its time to manifold out, which is fine. That's perfectly and completely acceptable. Now then, hey, you. I'm going to be redirecting everything over elsewhere. Yeah. So, 1, get rid of this junk. 2. Actually, you know what? I do have all of this, I do have like a bunch of solid biofuel because it's about to go down. The entire grid is about to go down yet again, as it turns out. I know, we're all very shocked. This is something that happens very infrequently around here, you understand? It's like it's really surprising when when the electrical grid goes down, you understand? Okay. Get that back up and going. And then as for everything else, whatever. Look, I'm going to be creating so much of this stuff soon enough. I do want to keep these. Those are important. You know what? You know what? You can stay. Okay, that probably was not worth it to go and should have just went into the inventory screen, but whatever. Okay, 270, and again, just keep on overclocking, baby. Never stop. You only get one chance, do not miss your chance to blow, etc. Alright. And this will also be a convenient way to get up to the actual factory itself. As stupid as that is, but you know, what can I say? It's effective. You can't. They do. They are. Conveyor belts are physical objects that exist in the real world that you can walk on. Perfect. And by perfect, I mean very sloppy. But you know, perfectly sloppy. Anyway. All right. Start this one up. Okay, and then yeah, I'll just. There's what like a. There's like an iron node right there. Yeah, which I'll then use to go and start getting more the iron required to do stuff. Because like even just a regular normal iron node, it requires so little, all things considered. Come on, hurry it up. It requires so little iron that it's not even going to be a big deal. Yeah, don't quite have the stuff for that one. At least not yet. Soon, but not yet. But soon. Alright. Same basic thing that I've been doing. Committing sins against Satisfactory. You know how that is. Look, I'm here. I'm doing a lot of factory work. You commit sins. That's just how it goes. Alright. And then, yeah, pretty much that should do it. I should go and get like the holes for the I should go and get holes for the foundations. Go buy those right now because I think that's actually going to be kind of important, right? I really do not need this junk. Like this junk or this junk, that might actually be useful, but not right now. Okay. Yeah, go and buy that very briefly, and then get right on to instead kind of setting all that stuff up. Yeah. Hole. I don't know why it's capitalized, but there we go. Alright. Shove that in there. And we should be good to start up the next bit then. The next bit, of course, being exactly what I was doing previously, but more. Logistics. Give me the conveyor hole. Conveyor belt Mark 3, Mark 3. And then the fourth one should be, I don't know, like the stackable conveyor belts or something. In case I want to do that. And I do. But I mean, not right now, you know? Okay. Copper ore looking pretty saucy, if I do say so myself. And I do. Okay. And then yeah, here you get your first taste of the breadboard experience. It's a good way to do the factory, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. I mean, it's a fine way to do a factory. It's not like it was like really great or anything. It's good enough. 10 out of 10 acceptable. All right, and then yeah, we got like 400, so 270. Because I'm not going to be able to, because I'm not really planning to, you know, up the amount right now. Although it's like, you know, I guess I could. Whatever. Let's just plan on using this a little bit later on. So for right now, the plan is that I am going to, or not those. You. That's right. You. Okay. Set that up. And I need, what is it? It is like an absolutely enormous amount of, there's like an absolutely enormous amount of machines that I need here to make wire efficiently. And wire is all I'm using, at least for right now. I guess I could use that to create some rotors if I wanted to. If I wanted to go and make copper sheets. You also have like Catarium wire and everything. I need regular wire for right now. So yeah, it's like I need, this works half as efficient as the creation process from like normal smelters. So if that's normally 9, then I need 18 of these. So there's 2, and then let's just get like, let's just say like 3 more. Because that is the amount that I am currently requiring to make this. Like, I need a lot. I need a lot, baby. There you go. And, okay. Oh, that's a lot of wire. And it's going to be a lot of wire. Okay. 270 wires. And it's just going to get more from there. It's not. I mean, it might. Well, I'm not going to say that you're not allowed to have it be more. Alright, do that. And then I also have that hooked up then for the rest of the stuff. Okay. It's got iron wire that I can create too. That's not as useful. Iron wire, I mean, is not bad or anything. That would actually be quite good if I didn't, you know, already have this sort of ludicrous setup ready to go. No, I mean, if I do need to go and create, like, extra wire, though. But I also have Catarium wire, and I kind of want to do that, too. Catarium wire is, like, really efficient, and I don't use Catarium for that much, especially after I start using the fused wire, too, on top of that. So, as it is, we'll see kind of how that goes. A little bit more, a little bit more. I'm going to need to start creating a lot more electrical grid stuff here. Shouldn't be too difficult. Anyway. Also, you guys were not actually set. Oh, no, I didn't hook. Didn't I? I didn't hook it up. Okay, well. No. Dang, I thought that I had it perfectly done there, but as it turns out, I didn't. So then, there it is. Should have seen that coming, right? Okay, let's start making the wire immediately. Like, I'm just gonna... It's gonna be a pretty hastily created sort of thing, but... As of right now, copper is not gonna be used for anything else, so I can create it hastily, and it's fine. Alright, otherwise I would do the breadboard system for everything else, though. As it is, that should be a lot of more stuff being created. So, past this point, I might start creating, Man, will you just, like, dock already? What is taking so long? I swear I've been, like, seeing that trying to dock for the past 10 minutes or something. What was I doing here? What was I doing? I am here to get... Right. The factory shut down. Okay. That's a pretty good amount of stuff. I think I did a good job creating things this time. Anyway, good. That's what I wanted. All right. Well, here, let's get on top of my stuff. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, now yeah, I would explain it. Yep, that'll do it. Okay, alright. Do that one. Another one right here. Okay. And then, more biomass burners. In fact, I should start creating, like, even an entire extra row of them coming up here soon. Also creating many, many, many wires right now. So that shouldn't really be too much of a concern. The only thing that I might run out of course, is the only thing that I might run out of at this point is the copper rods, iron rods. They're not called copper rods. I'm not making copper rods. Good. And set that one up right there. Okay. So from here... Okay, fine. You want to be like that? We can be like that. We can be like that all day. You don't even know. Oh, this is so sloppily done. Ah, whatever. It's not so sloppy as to be like... It's got an aesthetic to it, as I've said before. Everything's full up. Right? I mean, I'm just gonna look for the next, It's like I got like a system, as I'm sure you can probably tell. It works. Maybe not the most efficient way to do things, but it works to hook everything up for right now. There's not even anything here. Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to go and then real quick, like, grab more. Man, I got a lot created. Good. That was the plan. Unfortunately, at this point in time, it does look like I am... Yeah, probably going to have to go... I mean, okay, everything's been processed as far as biofuel goes, so this is what I got. When I run out here, I got to go out and do a lot more stuff. Which is maybe bad. It's probably okay. I mean, yeah, kind of like maxed it out, at least for right now. Alright. That might be a problem coming up later. But that's a later problem, not a problem for right now. Anyway. Well, I mean, I can also just start, you know, processing the leaves then, too, which I will, and I'm going to do right now. Oh, yeah, I even have more. Good. Good. I want more. And with a rebel yell, I say, I want more. 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 And leaf biomass. As I, of course... all of these right here, too. Can't fit in the inventory, so they just drop right on the ground. But I don't even want them. Get out of here, you. So... Yeah. And we definitely have like a couple more over here that can use some of this stuff. Okay, well, that'll be good for now. For the future, I don't know. I'm going to have to kind of see how that entire thing goes. How am I doing, by the way? Almost 3 hours in. Ugh. A little over 2.5 right now. But, like, it's going. It's still going, certainly. It's not going. Anyway, so, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I see. Okay, then we'll go and set this up here for storage, at least for right now. Alright, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then there's 2 more. Whatever, the 2 more is not really going to matter too much. And then actually, what I am going to do... Well, let's do this for right now. But then I'm also going to go set up, yeah, just like one more constructor to create cables. Because I'm going to need a lot of cables. You generally do need a lot of cables for pretty much everything. And I'm going to set it up because then I can also, you know, use this in a way that... I have it the wrong way. Facing the wrong direction. Good. That's what I wanted. I love having things facing the wrong direction. Come on now. And you can get rid of most of it really easy. And then you can fat finger the Q so that you can cancel your deletion. You can get rid of most of it easy, but then, you know, all these conveyor belts here. Oh, the conveyor belts. It's the worst part when you're trying to delete them. I think the newest update has it so that you can delete blueprints as they exist, so... But unfortunately, still on update 7, so that's not happening. There we go. Gonna have the power poles facing the right way, you understand? Okay, then. Anyway... Alright. So here, like I said, just a little bit of stuff being created for cables, because I am going to need cables for the automated wiring. Automated wiring, of course, is one of those things that is just, does eat through cables pretty quickly. Although I think I only need about 2,000 of them to actually have that be working for me. And so then we just do that, and we're good. Yep. I mean, I have nearly enough cables right now, but I might as well create them because, you know, I can still use them to get, like, a bunch of stuff. Alright, and then just gotta wait for that to continue to manifold out there. Looking good, looking good. Alright, steel production now. And now that I do have, yeah, but, like, steel production is also going to need to have a bunch of smelters over here, too, and everything with the way that I have currently set up. So, I guess we're doing that. That's fine. I'm missing iron plates and wire. Alright then. Sure, that's not going to be a problem. Yeah, see there's like a spool of 500 wire right there. Iron plates, similarly, just right over here. Okay. Alright. It's going. It's going a bit slowly, but it is going. I mean, like, this is... I got, like, all of the staples I'm going to require... for right now, here and, like, ready to go. Gee, I just want to go get, like... Well, I mean, one of the other things I could do before I create anything else is go start up with, like, some assemblers. Yeah, maybe start actually creating some rotors and stuff like that. It's... I can, you know, at least start with that right now. Yeah. I just need a couple rotors to kind of start me off, and then I'm just going to start creating a bunch of rotors because I know I'm going to need them. Okay, so... create 5 right now. That's not quite enough. Oh, wait, I just need screws for that, you say? Yeah, sure. All right. Didn't realize I was going to require so many more of these, I suppose, but at the same time, it's fine. Other things, modular frames are going to be kind of important. Yeah, I'm going to need a few of those, too. I'm going to need a lot of everything, after all. I mean, that's kind of like, you know, it's a normal thing. It's a normal thing to happen in Satisfactory. You just pretty much constantly need stuff. But yeah, I do have steel ingots coming up here. I should probably go and start with getting those before anything else. Feels like a pretty good idea. Although, like, you know, just like grabbing a bunch of assemblers is also not a bad idea or anything like that. So, what do I actually want to do right now? I'm just trying to think. You know, I am actually gonna, I'm gonna go create. Just thinking about it right now, I am going to go and use some of the overflow copper stuff that I have, what with the foundry things being created. They're not, like, being perfectly utilized right now. But, like, yeah, I am going to go create some copper sheets. I can use copper sheets, absolutely. And this 4th machine here is not really doing much of anything, right? At least I think... So, yeah, let's just go siphon off a little bit of... Yeah, like these... Yeah, it's pretty full, is the thing. So... Let's just siphon off a little bit from here. That's not correct. It's a good thing I didn't have the supplies for that. Okay. So let's just siphon off a little bit from here. And then I am going to go and put that... well, I suppose actually what I should do is just go... Just so I can... well, this would also be the point in time that I want to go start doing the... Fine. Fine, if you're going to make me do it like that, that's... I'll accept my fate. Alright, here. Yeah, I do actually have enough space to be able to put this down here after all. Okay, yeah. And then like the whole system that I got going on here should be good. Alright, get rid of this then. And yeah, I'm going to start creating some copper sheets. And then we'll go into creating an awful lot of rotors. Yes. It actually uses them very slowly, so I think I want to create even another one right now, too. I'm not going to need a ton of copper sheets, but I am going to need a ton of copper sheets later on, so, you know. It's not going to be it's also, like, a pretty worthwhile thing to start, like, just producing these things right now, too. So, let me just, yeah, right here. Yeah, copper sheets requires 20 per minute, creates 10 per minute. Only good way to do that is the steamed copper sheets in the refinery, but I don't have that yet. And probably will not have it for some time. I also probably won't want to do it for some time, maybe more importantly. It's gonna be trouble to get that entire thing working after all. Water and liquids are a frustrating sort of medium to work with. Alright. Now then. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. Am I going to be able to actually... I actually don't know. Like, oh no, I see right over there. Okay. I'm just like, wait a second. Okay. And then cram it right in there. Yeah, it's not the most elegant sort of way to do this, but at the same time, it is a way to do this, and that's the most important part, right? Yeah. The point is that I gotta start getting this stuff up here, and I gotta start getting this stuff working for me right now. Because I got no time for this. I only got time to defeat the phase. Okay, so next up, yeah, I gotta go do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go do all of the steel stuff. That is gonna require, what is it, 4 smelters then? Oy. Alright. And that is also going to require quite a bit of space to even get that working in the first place. But at the same time, hey, I'll have all this extra stuff for... I'll have all this extra stuff for steel to use in the future, which should be useful, at least in one way or another. I don't know. Alright, right back to it then. Smelter, please, and get it on that side. Okay. No, yes. Alright, so smelter from here. Yeah. 2. 3. And a 4th one. Actually, no, I only need 3, right? Because, like, yeah, it's not... Yeah, no, I only need 3. That is correct. That is correct. Yeah, so I can go and get rid of that other one. Because the thing is... Yeah, it's like, it uses 9. So... Yeah. The math actually works out super good, as it turns out. Perfect, perfect. All right, all right, all right, all right. Now the only thing is that 9. I need to go count out 9. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then you, the next one, right? God, I hope that's correct. All right. Do that. That way I know exactly which one it is, and then I just need to go and get the 2. And then it also produces it at the exact amount as well. Yeah, by the way, let me just go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. And that's how you do it, baby. That is how you do it, baby. What did I just delete there? Get that back in there. Put the floor back down. Okay. Yeah, as long as it turns out I didn't even need this much. I mean, I probably will later, so, you know what, let's just keep it for right now. But at the same time, I don't need it right now. Alright. So. Where are... I mean, the other thing is that I probably should also, before I even start, Yeah, let's not jump the gun on starting to create things. It's like I still do need all of that, all the steelworks working there for the time being, right? It's like I don't want to jump right into things going bad. I also really feel like I should go and get some more biofuel at this point in time. I'm gonna be running out of that soon. Okay, that should work. All right. That's what I like seeing. It is. It's true. That's what I like seeing. Okay, so yeah, I'm just like taking a look over here. Why are you not getting ore? Why is the ore coming in so slowly? It should be coming in exactly as fast. I mean, it's like, look, I don't really need that many iron plates or anything, but it should be coming in faster. Which is why this is strange to me. I think I might not... yeah, I don't actually have this one overclocked, do I? That'll do it. Faster. Okay, there we go. Now then, what was I even looking at right now? I am doing... Okay, so I have the initial stuff set up for steel things. The next thing that I need to set up is... Y'all remember this? No, don't tell me. The next thing you must set up is... Oh. Should have seen that coming, right? Because I just saw that it's just like, yeah, that's not moving at all. And it's like, oh, yep. I'll do it. I'd also do it. Really got to make sure that I actually, like, set things up correctly. Yeah. Well, then. Anyway, okay. Now, look, Look, there's plenty of things coming in here. Well, like, yeah, I really do need to make sure that I set this stuff up correctly. Okay. I did set this one up correctly. Okay, good. All right, so what are we looking at right now? You need to get enough of the... You need, like... God, I need, like, 10 foundries, don't I? Well, I mean, I need, like, 10 foundries, and there's 2 foundries in each one. So I need, like, 5. Oh, that's a lot of frames, baby! And that's a lot of rotors. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to go and set a couple assemblers to be creating some frames and rotors. And then kind of go and then I'm going to go and get some more biofuel, since I think that's going to be kind of important. So, real quick, steel rotor. And then bolted frame. Yeah, bolted frame, I suppose. Oh, actually, it's just like even more than that. I need to go create like more of this sort of thing too. All right. That, and then yeah, and then you just feed into that, and then yeah, very quick, very hasty sort of way to make this, but it is a way to make this. You can't argue. And in fact, you know what? Build a constructor here too, so that I can just do a little bit. Oh, dang it! A little bit. Oh, steel production here too. Steel scroll, please. There you go. And that'll be enough, at least for right now. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go make the jump outside and go start grabbing all of my, go start grabbing a bunch more biomass, as it were. I need so much of it, you understand? Okay, and that just then that should prevent a complete shutdown, at least for a couple minutes. I didn't actually power this up. Okay, well, whatever. Look, as it is, it's going to be at least a little bit before that starts to even become relevant, right? Yeah, maybe. I have absolutely no idea. But, here, you know what? Just to crank it up, start making this stuff here. Yeah. That should also be a good amount of rotors for what I need. It's actually not. Okay, then. I see. Well, let me go and grab all the other junk that I'm going to eventually end up using, so I can, you know, get all the junk that I'm going to eventually end up using. Oh, it feels like maybe I should just go and start, oh, yeah, that's looking pretty good as far as wires go and everything. So, then, what are we doing? Oh, yeah, I can also just set this up too, right? Real quick while I'm over here. Got it all going. Got it all working. Just need to make sure that when I actually hook everything up, that it's going to be functional. So, right there, and right there. All right, there we go. Now then. Oh, let's take a look. Is it even possible? It is. I mean, it's kind of working. Yeah. But then it's just like I need rotors and everything too. So that is going to be like an entire other part of this entire thing. Well, as it is, just like, yeah. I mean, you know, I suppose I should probably just start setting up assemblers then to... What if I were to... What does that require exactly? Assemblers requires reinforced iron plates. Ah, the irony. But that is neither here nor there, because I can just go right over here and start this up right now, after all, right? There. I did it, everybody. There. Okay, just need a few more. Iron plates 18. Yeah, that's not a problem. That's the least of my concerns right now, given everything that I still have yet to do. Okay, you know, I should really just go switch these back to iron plates again, because I'm going to eventually end up, because right now what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to be setting these up to go and setting all this stuff up to go and actually hook up to the thing over there. I mean, all I need is like a couple more, right? Good, looks good. All right. I mean, the reality is, of course, that I do still have a lot of the the stuff required here right now. I'm talking specifically about the steel things are being created. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. And it's like, with steel things being created... good. With steel things being created, I should be able to make everything that I need to anyway just fine. Also, let me just real quick go over and get, like, any amount of the rotors that I still got going here, too. Good. Alright, alright. It's enough. It's not, like, a lot, but it's enough. Okay. Alright. Yeah, steel overall should be able to start being created, like, very, very quickly. I feel fairly good about that one, at least. And then, yeah, using... Oh, wait. Oh, I thought those were, I thought those were like, those, the cases sort of thing. But I guess not. Also, Alright, fine. I guess we're gonna start doing it like this then, eh? Exactly like that. Also, let me just real quick. Okay, that should work. Now, gonna get the assemblers, gonna start creating, some stuff right now. To be honest, it's like probably gonna be more useful comparatively to start creating, yeah, like a few assemblers and everything than more constructors after all. Because I am going to need a lot of these. And we're just going to go with the stitched iron plate here. Please. Okay, and yeah, these require like 40 per minute, so I can do 2 sets of these, I suppose. But it should be good. I mean, I just need to go, you know, pretty much. It's like when it comes to creating a bunch of these... Yeah, sure. When it comes to creating a bunch of this stuff, it's like it should be as simple as just like, you know, hooking it up now for the most part. Let me just go get the wire down, and then yeah, go get the wire down, go get the plates down, and then that's it. That's the ball game right there. All right, so I mean that's the ball game insofar as, you know, I am hooking stuff up. Now, it's still going to be quite a bit till it starts to... Oh, I need to go, like, up the amount of... I didn't realize... Yeah, it's just like, I guess I do need to have more of that stuff going right now, don't I? Alright. That's definitely going to be one of those things that I end up changing a bit later, but for right now, it's fine. Okay. Just need to go and get it over to the place where it is needed the most. Okay, let me just go. Yeah, you need to up the production a lot. A lot. Yeah, I suppose 60 is not actually all that much. This is only normal, right? Okay, well, anyway. That will get everything being a lot more efficient in but a few moments then. Alright. Now then, let's hook you up here first. Okay, and then we're gonna go hook up the plates, and that is... I mean, that's the only thing that iron plates are gonna be used for, if I'm not mistaken. It's reinforced iron plates. Because, well, you know, pretty much don't really need to have, you know, anything else. Iron only has so much stuff that it's going to end up being used for at this point in time. And it's mostly just more iron products. It's just, you know, increasingly more powerful iron products. Which is fine by me. I mean, it's like, whatever. You just need to go and get it created right now. Just even a small factory is all that's going to be required. Okay. There you go. And there comes the iron plates. Okay, well, and then, yeah, pretty much getting that, I'll be able to create all the assemblers then that I'll really need here. At least that's the idea that I'm going for right now. There's no power. Oh, you're not actually hooked up to anything, are you? Just fine. I can fix that right now. All right. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, is that also not hooked up to anything, though? I'm realizing. I don't think it is. All right, there we go. Now, then, just even give that but a few moments, and that should really start giving me all of the reinforced iron plates I'm going to need for everything that I'll require. Which is, you know, all the stuff that I require normally. All right, in the meantime, I'm going to go and start seeing what we got. Harvest my junk over here. Almost there is what I say. Keep making it. Need more of these things. I need more cubes. I need so many cubes. You don't even know how many cubes I need. It's a lot. It's many. It's many, as stated previously. All right. Then real quick. You know, I think at this point in time, it's like, you kind of get the shtick, though, right? I'm just going to continue to create everything until I am able to kind of like fill out the factory with all the most basic stuff right now. So I'm actually going to like skip to when I have everything made and I am, you know, roughly working on all of the actual like quest items, as it were. And that should do it for the factory for right now. It's not the most complex thing. A lot of stuff isn't even really connected together, but I am about done with Phase 2. And of course, Phase 3 is just going to be its own thing too. So let's just real quick go and hook that up there and watch the stuff start going. Because I do have an awful lot of it. Yeah, it, actually, I think I have a little bit more than I need for the versatile framework, but it's probably fine. Well, anyway, here, you know, just do this. How about that? There. That's much easier. And then everything else that's going to be created is going in there right now. Man, I need a lot more rotors. I've been creating quite a few of them, but it's still not as much as I want it to be, it feels like. Ah, well. As long as these are still continuously working, it should get done in a reasonable amount of time. I mean, after all, I only need like another 200 of these things, so it's not a big deal either way. All right, all right. Yep, that should do for that. Then I have everything else. I have the wire then too, the automated wiring, which is going to be a little bit longer, but not a tremendous amount, given that I only need 100 of the stuff. So, what's time looking at right now? About 4.5 hours, which is not bad. Certainly could be way worse. But like, I'm sure it's just like, you know, the professional at this is probably done with this phase in like less than 2 hours. Now, they're probably done with this phase in like an hour and a half. Now, they're probably done with this phase in an hour. Now, they probably start out with not even having to do this phase. Anyway, in the meantime, I don't know. Let's go and do some of this stuff. I got like these jump pads and everything. I didn't take any. I didn't take any cable with me. I have to go do that then. Also, oh yeah, I don't really have any. Man, I'm just realizing right now just the minimal amount of things that I have with me. Should go and create a few more of those, right? Yep. Yeah, especially improved melee combat I would really like, to be honest. Well, that clears out most of the inventory now, at least. But yeah, still missing. I mean, I suppose I'm still gonna need a few, more than a few of those the iron rods. If I'm gonna kind of clear out everything before the next phase, but it shouldn't be tremendously difficult to do it from here, after all. So I'm just gonna do exactly that. Yeah, a little bit more concrete too, but I should have like literally thousands of it over here. Let me see, 8,000, yeah. Which is good, but I'm going to be going through that pretty quick as soon as I start up with the encased beams. I should also just start creating encased beams and, you know, cubes and everything like that. There's so many things that it's like I do really need to start making a lot of here. So I will Yeah, where are you? Oh, right, any more iron rods. The irony, because I was creating that to make iron rods. I'm also going to go get some cable and wire here, too. Yeah, you just kind of like finish up everything before, finish up all the milestones before the next set of stuff is happening. And just take it all. Finish up the next set of milestones before anything is happening, and then, yeah, pretty much should be all good, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, and also like set up some basic other lines for things that are not specifically for the quest items, as I've been calling them. Because I mean, that's pretty much what they are. It's like the whole completing phases is kind of the entire game, right? More or less. Okay, there's that done. There's that. Well, not really done, but still got actually quite a few things to do for that. All right. Hypertubes. Sure. Oh, I need 50 of those? Nah, forget about that. I do have the copper sheets, though. Jump pans. Need a little bit of that. Logistics. This needs so many iron rods, but I don't want to make iron rods. It's boring. Here, let's I don't have any reinforced iron plates. Right, I put them all in the other stuff there. Whatever. I should get a good amount of rotors and everything then too, just by going back up here. And then still not quite done with the smart plating, but it shouldn't be too much longer, all things considered. It's like, yeah, you need 500 of that, 10 times more than to complete the first one. But at the same time, I think it's been going just fine. Yeah, reinforced iron plating was one of the few things that I have being automatically created right now. Other than that, I'm mostly doing a lot of like manual stuff, which I know I shouldn't, but still, I'm doing it. I mean, it's like, shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I? I can do whatever I want. All right, I shoved all the cable in there because I had a ton of it on me. Yeah. It's just like, yeah, it's rotors again. It's always the rotors. Man, it really is always the rotors. I should just go hook that up to the... I should just go hook that up to the screws then that I have there, just because it feels like I really do need that many of them, right? Okay. And there's that. I mean, it's so close, right? So close to being able to finish up with this. But at the same time, still feels so far away. Anyway, start making iron rods here for me, please. Hopefully this doesn't, again, overload my entire... like, this single thing alone. I don't know. It could easily overload the entire factory. Yet again. It is something that happens quite a few times here. Has been happening, will continue to be happening, I would say. Here, just shove that in there. Make a few more. I want to get, like, this at least mostly efficiently done. Alright. 36 is pretty good. Then these are the stators. And then, yeah, what else do I need to create here right now? There's, cubes. Cubes would probably be a good choice. And then, I don't know. Something else. I better start making the encased steel beams. That's probably what I'm going to end up mostly using. A lot of my missing iron rods. Well, I still don't need to create iron rods like continuously. They're not being used in any machines, but I need iron rods. That's the difference there. Okay, there we go. So yeah, start creating cubes, start creating, I don't know, encased beams, start creating, I don't know. There's not really a whole lot of other things that need to be created at this point is the thing. I'm also going to want to start, you know, like changing it up to, you know, like let me take a look. Got bolted frames here. Oh yeah, motors. I can also do motors, sure. In fact, motors, I mean, I need like 100 of those things, so wouldn't be the worst thing to start on that too. Encased beams, motors, and then, yeah, that'll I mean, I can also just, like, hook them up to the actual rest of the factory here and just, you know, that's what I'm doing. Because that shouldn't be too difficult to make. And the only thing that's going to be really difficult is just making sure that I have enough. I have enough of the cool. Yeah, you know what? Even shove it in here right now. Why not? Start making a few. I'm going to need them. But yeah, make sure that I have enough cool, you know. Yeah. God, why can't I remember the name of it right now? I don't know. Whatever. Look, it probably wasn't important in the first place. I should just start setting up. I should just go, like, start setting up some coal generation stuff over here. With the way that everything is kind of, like, made more efficient, I don't really need a whole lot of coal stuff right now. So, you know, it's not the worst. Not the worst situation to be in, but all right. You know what? Here, give these back to me. I want to make one more line of stuff. Okay. And that should be good. And then here's where we got, yeah, let's go motors. Because I know I'm going to need motors. And I know I need motors. It's like, I need, like, quite a few motors. Like, I need 105 to get the rest of the blueprints around here. Which I might go do. Because, why not? But, you know, I need to actually start creating them first. So... give me this. Yeah, here, give me all of these. I need well, I need one stack of them for the wiring coming up here, but everything else can kind of just, like, you know, hang out in here for right now as then once I get enough rotors, I gotta go from there. But as it is, let me just keep going on making those. Probably should start making these. You know, like I said, it's like a lot of this stuff is going to be pretty simple to set up and everything. There you go. Just keep shoving this in here too. Why not make a few more right now? I need a very limited amount, all things considered, for the time being. But that's not going to be true for the future, though. I'm going to need a lot more. A lot more than I'm just going to be willing to put in manually. Which I think is the big difference maker here. Alright, 317. Just a real quick start. Keep making them, though. Just need to keep getting rotors out here. Okay, you know what? I am sick at this point of actually... here we go. Of, like, putting stuff manually in here, so... you get at least a... little bit of automation done. It'll only take a minute to actually do anyway, so, you know, why not? Yep. No. Yes. Just put this stuff in here right now, though, too. Just, you know, while I'm doing this, it's like a minute is enough to at least make something. Yeah, it's like 195, needless to say. It's like this is not going to be particularly efficient by any stretch of the imagination, but at the same time, it will largely... It'll at least work. It'll at least keep things semi-automated. Oh, I'm out of steel beams. I mean, it's like I can see exactly where it needs to attach to at this point in time, but, you know. All right. Just gotta go get some of those steel beams. Just a touch of those steel beams. Oh, yeah, there you go. That'll do. That will do. Okay, then we just go hook that up and obviously it's going to have to be... I'm going to have to change that up to be a little bit more efficient, but at the same time, too, should be totally fine. Then, yeah, pretty much just hook it right up here. Breadboard style. I mean, normally it's just like, you know, I have this on an actual grid, so the whole, like, breadboard comparison makes a lot more sense. But, well, here we are. Alright, there we go. That will at least get some stuff out there. That's... I forgot that I... Hold on. I forgot that I had so much cable in there. Oy. Whoops. Let me go take care of that first, then. It's all the cables I'm going to be using for the automated wiring stuff. All right. Where are you? Where are you at right now? Yeah, this. Okay, now it can go in there. Now give me this too. Is there... yeah, I'm just like... Hey, I feel like I should have a lot more smart plating. Why am I still at 300 sort of stuff? It's like, yeah, that would do it. That would, in fact, do it. So, anyway. In fact, I'm probably already done then with smart plating. You know what, dude? Why even bother? Just shove it in here. Just shove everything in here. Here, and you know what? Just make another one, and then that's where I'm going to store all the excess garbage. Okay, yeah. So it wasn't like a huge amount more, but it was some more. All right, well, that's fine by me. Now then, we have one final thing to create, and it's automated wiring. Yeah. No, yes. Okay, and that should finish up phase 2. Then obviously what I'm going to end up doing is... One, liking the fact that I don't have to have an absolute ton of the rotors anymore hanging around here. But then I'm going to split up the stator so that it kind of works, you know, very evenly. So like, I'll go like 25, 12, even go start getting these in here because that will make it rather efficient. Which is what we do here at Satisfactory. Efficient things. Alright, but then as it is, that should cover everything else. Okay, and one more for good measure. Alright, now, that covers that. I'm going to take all that here, get the automated wiring shoved into there, and that should be pretty much everything I need to wrap it all up, which is good. I like wrapping stuff up. Because, like I said, it's like nearly 5 hours right now. Ah, come on. Feel like that should have gone a little bit quicker, but at the same time, it's like, what do you want from me? I'm only so good at doing this stuff. Ah, well. And grab the rest of this here. Till it turns into actual, you know... Oh, come on now. Until it turns into actual screws. That's what I need to do. Will you get out of the way? I'm trying to do stuff here. Alright. I think... Yeah, it's like I got like cables and everything. So, let's just go right back over here. Go, like I said, finish up all the current milestones that I have. And then, yeah, call it a day, I guess. This should be 5 hours again. It's like, I feel like I can do that better. But at the same time, this is 5 hours. I'm not going to do it again. I guess it's about roughly the amount of time that it took last time, too, that I did this. Even though, you know, I'm not having nearly as much, like, electrical problems and whatnot. Alright. Alright, I need so many of these. Too many, I would say. Coal looks good. Vehicular transport is not quite there. Same basic issue, I just don't have enough. Yeah, and then hypertubes will do later. Alright. Let's, start going. Get at least a good chunk of these done, if nothing else.
Several buildings aimed at factory traversal can now be accessed in the build menu.
There you go.
Caution is recommended during use
And
of
then,
these products.
starting here. Still can't do logistics because, you know, that's how that is. And there we go. That's at least all I can do for right now. Mark II conveyor belts still remain out of reach. However, I can do this. I need 5 cubes, of course. Makes sense.
Throughput and volume indicators are added to each pipe
Yep,
section
just do that real quick. And then that'll at least be a... Now I won't be like running from every single enemy because it won't be completely and totally obnoxious to try and fight stuff.
And have provided
Hooray!
Zapper
Finally.
increased strength and range.
Yes, the lightsaber. That one. There we go. Very nice. I mean, the thing is, it's just like, what did I need that for, though? I'm not really fighting much of anything right now. I mean, I probably will be going out and getting more blueprints, but not right now, though. So, yeah, that's 69 currently. Nice. For the automated wiring, this should be finishing up ASAP. Yep. Looking pretty good, if I do say so myself, as far as finishing up. I do have to go put a few more wires in here. I did kind of expect that, though. Yeah, so just kind of do that, and then, yeah, just kind of let it work out here. Given that there's pretty much nothing left right now. Alright, so, there's that done. Let that finish up then. Let that continue cooking. And then I will be able to, like I said, get on to the next one here. And more importantly, I can also go and get the motors that I need to go and get, like, the everything else. There's so many different things that I'm doing right now. Motors included. Alright. Just cram all those in there and start creating some motors. Good. Alright, so 88 right now. Almost there. So very close. I'm also just going to go shove the rest of the stators in here too, so I can get the 150 motors in total by the end of all of this. There you go. Stator's not really used for too much, aside from automated wiring and motors. And I think it's eventually going to get to the point where it's like they're not even going to be used for that. Well, we'll see. As it is almost there. 97 coming up right now. Do you... 98. Come on, I put exactly 199. Oh, there we go. That's it. Yep. Perfect. All right. Let's finish up part 2 here and get this show on the road. Seal and send it. All right. That's framework. Now we got systems, which require, of course, far more framework, because why not? Modular engines and adaptive control units also using the actual the previously, you know, smart plating and the other thing that I just was creating a whole ton of. But that should cover it for this one, at least. Now I just need to go and figure out what do I need for oil power, because that's the part I'm currently on now. And yeah, right at 5 hours. Well, there you go. Not too bad, but like, not great either. So, yeah, right over here, I'm taking a look. Got still a few of these kind of around. Okay, 50 motors, good. I'm already pretty much there. 100 of that, already pretty much there. Yeah, starting next time, should be able to start getting a lot of this stuff done pretty quickly. Alternative fluid transport is also one of these things that I'm going to want to get pretty quick. Which I might actually just go buy a pack of plastic to be able to create these things immediately. Because I want those fast. And then you're also the other thing. Yeah, like buy like a little bit of rubber, buy a little bit of plastic, then I can get then I can get like upgrades all around. Because even like heavy and modular frames, I do have quite a few even right now. So, but that'll be something that I do next time.